Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan, Karl-Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Scotty Barnes.
And right now, he's in one of those grooves where he has a tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 look a lot different than from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's quickly in at the 1 spot. And for the Knicks, they've got Karl-Anthony Towns, Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. So Toronto wins the tip. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. And here's Brunson outside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, they hit a 3 at the other end, that's right. And Brunson decides, I'm giving it right back to him. Bang!
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
You can't let Anunoby get those corner threes. That's his favorite shot. OG is money from there.
And here is Quickly. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Pass to Pirtle. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Barnes can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Hart. Up again. And Towns throws it down.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Barrett kicks to Quickly. For 3, Ingram. Rebounded by Hart.
I think everybody in the building expecting him to make that collective shot.
Launches it. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Bridges. Anunoby's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Knicks. Raptors trail by 8. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Temple will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Some numbers for Jalen Brunson. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Averaging about 26 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Pass to Ingram. Back to Barrett. 5 on the clock. And the Raptors miss again.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Barnes so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
The Knicks leading by 11. Here's Hart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Free throw good. Hart. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
And Hart drops them both.
Josh Hart is one of those guys who just seems to be all over the place all at the same time. I mean, he'll defend anybody, and when it comes to guards, there's nobody that rebounds it better than him.
Now, here's Anunoby. He has 6.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
On the wing, Barnes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Raptors trail by 18. Pass to Pirtle. Now, here's Barrett to end the run, and it's good on the way in. Barrett's got 5 now.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Here's Anunoby, and again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Barnes gets double-teamed. Barrett wide open, he fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Shots are just flowing to him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Down low, here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Barnes. The Knicks making the shot. Bridges with the steal. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. A lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
And the Raptors making a change here. Walters checked in. And a brief look now at who's leading the league in the rebound department. Second, Karl-Anthony Towns.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Now here's Ingram. He has yet to score. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And the technical free throw is good. Hurtling down the home stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see, but we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time of year so exciting.
Now, here's Anunoby. He just worked San Antonio in that last game. Count the basket. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you guys.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Fades. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 8 points for him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Hurdle kicks to Barnes. Hurdle with a screen on Hart. And here's Barnes for three. It's rebounded by New York.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Answer.
Robinson's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. New York leading by 22. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. Missed inside. Pass to Ingram. Here's Pirtle. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Pirtle's got 6 points.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Anunoby, good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Walter. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Bounce pass Ingram. Here's Walter, defended by McBride. Now the Knicks with it. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And that was one of those gritty wins. I mean, they struggled in a lot of areas, but the fight was never in doubt. And that's one reason why they were able to pull it out.
It's a team game, and that's what you have to do as a team. Sometimes you're going to be off your A game, and you still have to find a way to get the win.
Now, here's Anunoby. 16 points for him.
OG, reliable and capable as a scorer. He got his rhythm going, so he's going to keep shooting.
Ingram drawing the double team. On the wing, Barnes. Robinson against Ingram. Over Robinson, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
From deep, Brunson hits in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
And the Raptors miss again.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Another 3 for New York.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Pass to Shed. And here is Ingram. Screen by Pirtle. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Here's Shed. Out to Ingram. They need this one. Drained for 2 points.
And the stroke of Ingram, boy, just looks so pure coming off his hand.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. From deep, Brunson. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Walter, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Here's Alvarado. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Sohan is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Anunoby into the small forward position. There, the group New York will start the second one. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Jose Alvarado.
Jalen Brunson.
And so here's Toronto. Pass to Murray Boyles. Dick wide open. And again, it's Toronto with a 3.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Quickly against Brunson. Pass to Murray Boyles. Fires for 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite 3-point shot.
Brunson the pass to McBride. That one's off, still out of sync.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
To the left wing, here's Mamu Kelishvili. A 3-pointer off the mark. New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And there's the drive, and McBride gets it to go. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Quickly the bounce pass. Pass to Kalashvili. Toronto working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. That one good for 2. Walter's got 6 points.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Brunson the pass to McBride. They get it again. Robinson misses.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Pass to Kalashvili. And he goes in for the dunk.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to McBride. New York, no good that time either.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Walter can't get it to go. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anunoby's got 20 points.
You got to do way more than that to throw OG off. I mean, he relishes working against contact.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. Different look for New York. Clarkson, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Barrett comes in for Dick. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Murray Boyle. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Murray Boyles has got his second bucket of the night. The Knicks leading by 22. Clarkson on the wing. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Now, here's Barrett. Defended by McBride.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Over in the corner, Barnes. That one rolling around and rims out. New York's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here's Barnes. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Fires the three. Doesn't go that time.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
So, Clark, when you talk about Deuce McBride, how would you best describe his game?
An energizing presence. I mean, he brings great energy at both ends of the floor. He can knock down threes, plays with a real pace and fearlessness that injects energy into his team when he's on the floor. He's a great guy to have out there because he can really produce points in short stints of playing time.
So it's Toronto now. After Jordan Clarkson missing on that last three-pointer.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Yep, it counts.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson. Getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Barnes outside. Cranes the three-pointer. Barnes has got 10 points in the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Clarkson surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. And the Knicks good for 2.
Checking out the shot clock. It's racing down. Clarkson never panics. Cool as they come.
Here's quickly. Pass to Barrett. The rebound by McBride.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here's Barrett. 23 points for him the last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Back to you, Kevin. Playing
with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Here's quickly. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
And the basket by Alvarado. Alvarado's got 7 points in the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Chalk up 2 there. 6 points for him.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. And it's quickly missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Count that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Barrett gets it to go.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing. All the time in the world to get that one off.
Quickly with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Quickly's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on the roll. From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And checking out some numbers for Barrett. They've gotten some big performances from him since the All-Star break. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Hard, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. Bridges, he's checked in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at New York. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And, of course, the Raptors, a couple spots below.
And for the Raptors, they're in a good spot. Looking to generate some momentum heading into the playoffs. I don't see them resting anyone. They want to finish strong.
Now here's Brunson. 20 points for him last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And you know what? In that last game, he was also all over the place on defense, mucking up the passing lanes and getting all kinds of steals, too.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
First team foul.
.32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Barrett. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barrett's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for New York.
Now into the lineup for New York, number 32, Karl-Anthony Towns.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Anunoby outside. Hurdle against Towns. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Ingram. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Karl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Karl.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the New York Knicks.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
Let's take a moment now and swing on over to the playoff picture in the Eastern Conference.
Looking at the Knicks, last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take care of business.
Interesting time. You want to avoid injuries, but also not lose your momentum.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Barrett draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Aggressive and physical. Barrett creating the contact there to draw the foul.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter-oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And I don't actually mind fewer foul calls. I like the players being able to play and put the ball in the basket as much as possible.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Barrett finds Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Brunson the pass to Ananobi. In the corner, it's Bridges. A three-pointer is right on target. Bridges got his third basket of the night.
Wow, 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
To the paint. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Hart. And that's now 10 points for Mikal Bridges. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Towns. Barnes kicks to Barrett. Pass to Quickly. Ingram setting a pick for Quickly. No good with the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The Knicks leading by 23. Bridges passes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
75.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And the dunk by Pirtle.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. And the layup falls. Brunson's got 25 points in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Back to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways, and he brings the effort on every possession.
Now here's Brunson. 25 points in the game. Now Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Barrett. Defended by Bridges. Goes up to the stripe. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Hart throws it down.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
Barnes with it. He's got 15. Pass to Pirtle. Ingram wide open. Kept alive. And Pirtle able to finish.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Brunson goes in, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight. Toronto with the ball. Ingram outside. And here's quickly for three. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
The shot's good. Brunson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 29 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
That one falls. Ananobi's got 24.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Walter, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett.
Number 14, Jacoby Walter.
And the Raptors shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. And the Raptors miss again.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And it's quickly missing.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And Hart throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Now, here's quickly. He's got 8. Great open look there. Barnes has got 18 points.
In the always evolving game of Barnes, I like seeing him waste no time there, letting that one go.
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Anunoby. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The Raptors shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Quickly the pass to Barnes. Quickly against Brunson. And it's quickly missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Hart. And the 3 off target. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Bridges. And the Knicks good for 2.
That was a very smooth shot by Bridges. Measured that mid-range J perfect.
86.
Anunoby against Ingram. There's the 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Offensive rebound. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
123-89.
Toronto shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Quickly, that's for 2. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Hart. And again, it's New York.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Timeout.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
New York calls timeout. So New York ends up going with the new group. Some rookies have had a very hot hand this season. These are the best three-point shooters in the NBA's freshman class. And you look at Walter, a dangerous player from three-point land, a great talent with a great release.
And I think there's a little rivalry among that group of rookie bombers. I know he'd love to see his name all the way at the top of the list.
You know, we've seen recently more and more guys enter the league with that refined long-range stroke, indicative of how important the three-point shot is in the game. And this guy's amongst the best of them. You can't underestimate the value he brings as a shooter.
The Raptors shooting straight 49% from the field.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
1:36 left in the third quarter of the game. And here is Shamet. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Quickly. 8 points for him.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Dick. After New York gets the three, a beautiful reverse layup. Dick's got 8 points.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Some nice passing by New York here. Clarkson finds Shamet. And again, it's a New York three.
And that's back-to-back threes. But he just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
134.
Quickly the pass to Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
You got to have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
24 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Alvarado. He's got 7. Pass to Diawara. From downtown. And another three for New York.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's the New York Knicks enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jose Alvarado is out there with Clarkson. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Diawara in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And yes, it's good.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
Here's Barnes. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Barnes has got 20.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse for him.
And that one's good, Shamet.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Murray Boyles with the bucket.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Pass to Alvarado. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Shed missing. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Now Alvarado. Here's Shamet. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 20.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Dick's checked in for Toronto.
First personal foul. First team foul. Toronto substitution.
Off the inbound, and Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Shamet. 5 to shoot. And again, New York with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Barrett dishes to Barnes, and he banks in the layup. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
Here's Clarkson. And the baseline jumper, no good. Toronto, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Bangs home the trifecta.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Diawara. And again, it's New York. Raptors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
That one drops for him.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
Raptors shooting at 51%. Really solid. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the middle. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got assist number 8 now on the night. And a deep 3 from Brunson. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
But yeah, you close off the lane. Barrett can pull up on a dime and knock down that jumper.
And Brunson gets it to go.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Shed. It's rebounded by Towns.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
And they pick up 2.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Now Dick. Bertle sets the pick for Dick. From outside, off the mark. New York's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Hart. Towns down low. Defended by Bertle. Bridges for 3. And another 3 from New York.
That's his second tray of this half of the game. He's got 9 points from beyond the arc.
Knicks lead a lot 110.
Here's Barnes out to Barrett. Back to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Who wants to teach them? Get on your feet. Make some noise.
And the Knicks making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. And for the Knicks, the shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Count that one. Towns has got 20.
Feasting and feasting from this area. Towns utilizing all his length and size to burn the defense there.
Outside, Barrett. Active quickly. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Bertle kicks to Barnes. Inside. And that one's good quickly.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
Towns looking it over. Here's Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 5 assists in the game.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Ingram passes quickly, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
But Trey, it's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bridges. Banked in off the glass.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. To the inside, here's Pirtle. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Pirtle's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, and I like guys when Pirtle gets into a groove and demands the ball. I mean, he's extremely dangerous when he has the hot hand ball.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Bridges shot good.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Wasted no time on that one. Anunoby's got 32 points.
There's a quiet efficiency to what Anunoby does at the offensive end. Very, very productive.
Quickly with it, Brunson picks him up. And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's Quickly, and he uses the glass on the layup. Quickly's got 6 in the quarter.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
To the paint, here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Barrett gets it to go.
With defenses usually playing him to drive, Barrett's developed a nice little floater for when he can't get to the rim.
And it's Towns missing. And for the Raptors, they're shooting extremely well here late, around 61% in the fourth.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the win-loss column tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Brunson.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And again, Toronto no luck. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
The 3, drills it from outside.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
Pirtle dishes to Barrett, faster quickly. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Anunoby. Now Brunson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
All right, I'm with Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, Jalen Brunson.